Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Friday, July 15th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, keep in mind this is a general daily read for the day for all 12 signs. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you in advance for your love and support on this channel and for this video specifically. I also do want to apologize for being away from this channel for the last few days. I did some traveling, and okay, they're saying it was important for my path, for my future. So we're going to randomly pull an oracle after we pull a tarot or two. I usually start with the oracle, but trust where you're guided. Trust the random order you complete things throughout this specific day. For my beautiful souls for Friday. Okay, there's a focus on a lack of justice, but I feel the need to turn this in the upright, okay? That being one of the overall focuses throughout this day, acquiring your justice, okay? I'm hearing somebody doesn't get it. Somebody doesn't get it, excuse me. You could be heavily messed with spiritually throughout this day. Clear your throat and just say what you have to say. But there's an underlying focus on this being a magical day and the magic that lies ahead for you. What else do we have for Friday from the Prism Oracle deck? I'm hearing this is going to be a random day. Caution, okay? Somebody, even if it's a spiritual being, is trying to forewarn you of what lies ahead. I do feel like there's a push to recognize what you're getting into, okay? There's a level of mystery taking place throughout this day as well. Let's see here. Let's pull some more tarot. It's a day of mystery, yeah. It's a day of mystery. And I'm being drawn to the blindfold on the Justice card. The Four of Cups, okay? And I do really feel as if it's a day where you're pushed to remember what isn't meant for you. Will make you a bit uncomfortable at certain points to remind you why you're making a change, or to remind you why we got to keep moving forward, meaning you. There's a gift, okay, a gift from God. There's a gift throughout this day of knowledge, wisdom, clarification that you need to be aware of. It's a day where you're coming off a bit mysterious in the midst of working, doing what you have to do. It does feel like there's something you're forewarned of at work, okay, or when you're accomplishing something. And it feels as if it's, okay, a savings grace. It's a savior, excuse me, as I'm spoken through. It's a push to hold back from telling somebody something as well. I feel like you're very burnt out throughout this day, but getting done what you need to all the meanwhile. All right, let's see what else we have for this upcoming Friday. I'm getting a little bit confused in the midst of this day, and I feel like other people want to know more. People are asking questions. People are perplexed as to what you're doing along your path, or just why you decided to do something. But I feel like people like your mysterious energy, okay? I do feel like I heard the word chaotic as I took this card out of the deck, excuse me. And I really feel like it's a day where you're forewarned to steer clear of any chaotic energies. You're even forewarned in one way, shape, or form, whether it's spirit or it's a tarot reading, something of the sort, that the day does entail a bit of stress. And I feel like that is because of other people. I do sense that it's a day where, with the number 55 coming out with the Five of Cups, there's a focus on the fact that things are meant to change. Angel numbers will be a part of this day. You're meant to recognize that you're manifesting more than you realize. You're reminded that you can manifest at the snap of your fingers, or at the slight twist of your thoughts. Interesting. But I do feel like it's a day where you're reminding oneself, and potentially even reminding other people, that you will receive your justice that is long overdue in one way, shape, or form. However it decides to make its way to you, because, or you going after it, because you have the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience from the slip-ups from the past, even the positives, the successes, but there's a focus again on the lack of justice and the negatives that came to be from your past, right? Disappointments, big tower moments, I want to say, or one big one, and that just leading you to where you're meant to be, okay? Or eventually leading you to where you're meant to be. Another 5, 5, 5, 5. Don't be surprised if you see that that message throughout the day. A reminder that things are about to switch up quite dramatically, and you're protected all the meanwhile. You may feel it throughout this day that there's an odd feeling in the air, but luck is on your side. You're feeling quite magical, mysterious, and ready to accomplish. There's just a reminder of who and what is not meant for you moving forward. You're going to speak and feel very powerful throughout this day, even when you slip up on your words. And remember I said sorry as I'm spoken through. That was key wording. I do feel like you are recognizing the spiritual connection that you have, or just the intensity of it, okay? You're going to be viewed as very spiritual throughout this day, period, in one way, shape, or form. There are points in the day where you're meant to move slowly. Don't force it, okay? Don't force it. I'm being drawn to the squirrel. Have fun throughout this day. Try. I feel like it's a day where you will feel quite overly serious and to oneself, but then when you're pushed to enjoy yourself, to let loose a little bit, to laugh, to connect with people, it will feel so rewarding. Didn't it in the recent past? So when you're pushed into those opportunities, take it, okay? And then you can get back to being overly serious and, okay, guarded and focused all the meanwhile. You're manifesting. Don't worry about that, okay? You are manifesting. Just trust in the magic of your soul, okay? As I do feel like it's a day where, again, another imagery that's hinting towards feeling guarded, but I feel like it's connecting to the mystery about you, okay? It's connecting to the chaos of the day and the air, other energies, part of you expecting the worst in a situation, and within other people, or from other people. But I do feel like it's also just, again, that's a huge reminder why you are moving towards the new and why you don't fit in where you are, at least not completely. I feel like you're needing to recognize how, or fully remember how other people in a situation or multiple situations are making you act or making you feel at times, as a concrete reminder why the new lies ahead, okay? It's a day where you're being noticed, okay? You're being noticed. A bit of putting on stage for oneself and people applauding all the meanwhile. Comments, commentary, questions once again. It's a day of mystery, all right? It's a day where you will be able to foresee a tower moment lying ahead, but it's a positive one, okay? There's vulnerability. You're going to feel like people just see into your soul, okay? Seeing you in a different light, I feel the need to say. Put that crown on. Wow, I've never noticed this detail, to be completely honest. That's a crown, okay? It just feels like somebody may want to knock your crown off, but it's not doable due to the protection that is within your situation. I just feel like it's a day that reminds you that your world's changing. Not everything needs to make sense in this moment, but just go with what feels right, okay? Go with what feels right. You will speak to somebody throughout the day, and it's meant to be. There's something that you remember when speaking to them. I cherish you is now what I'm hearing. I do feel like it's a day where things feel a bit heavy, but magical and mysterious. Again, all the meanwhile, that word keeps coming up in different forms. I just feel like you're being viewed as, again, magical, mysterious, successful, lucky. And it's a day that you're going to feel empowered in certain ways. And I feel like you're going to remember how strong you truly are due to reminders of what you've been through and just out of preparation for what lies ahead. It's a day to remember that you've got it going on and you have a lot lying ahead that just is going to feel very different. And that's why in your bones, in the air, things feel different. We can't let you get complacent, okay? What feels heavy needs to come to an end eventually. Sorry, that was very awkward keywording. I do feel like people will aspire to be you in certain ways throughout this day, and that will come through in your own individual way, okay? Your own individual path is changing, okay? I do feel like there's a push to recognize where you want to begin again, okay? And why that is so badly desired and going to be acquired. As I do feel like there is, again, an overly serious, focused, presenting kind of way about you throughout this day. As you're reminded to remind others through your energy, your work ethic, that you're a pillar of golden light and stability and reliability in certain ways. As I do feel like there's a focus on, at certain points, predictive nature. With those seahorses in the Page of Cups, I just feel like, okay, a tarot deck will come in handy. This day is random, but it's magical, it's mysterious, and it's successful, okay? Just try to remember that everything throughout this day and surrounding it is purposeful, and everything happens for a reason, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.